In FC25, you need meta players. These are the cards that dominate Ultimate Team in their position. Whether you need a cheap meta player, a mid meta player, or an expensive meta player, I will show you the best meta player in their position to get you more wins in EAFC 25. For cheap and fast, reliable FC25 coins, check out MMOEXP, the link is down below, and use the code MATTHD for 5% off all of your orders. So we start with the best cheap meta players per position in Ultimate Team to get you more wins and success in the brand new game. In goal, we're going to go with one goalkeeper here who is very, very cheap on the market. He's super overpowered, and starting Ultimate Team, this guy is a beast, guys. His name is Diogo Costa from Porto. Currently, he's around 1.5k in the market. He's 6'4", and as you can see, has fantastic stats there. 86 reflexes. The guy's a beast. Go and get him for your starter team. He is fantastic and actually one of the best goalkeepers I've used so far. At the right back position, I'm going to go with another Portuguese player here who I believe is an amazing meta choice. You can also evolve him if you have got that Evo slot available. And this is actually going to be a Man United player, and his name is Diogo Dalot. He gets in the squad. I've used him a bunch in Ultimate Team on my main road to glory. He's played around 55 games already on my account. And look at the stats. You cannot go wrong with having a cheap meta player like Dalot. He's currently 6.5k, still very cheap on the market for how good he is. For me, he's the best cheap meta right back you can get for value on the game. At the centre back position, you do need pace, you need good strength, you need good links. And that's why I really like this choice here of Saint Just. And the reason why as well is because the Portuguese league has some amazing cheap starter players, which you'll see in this video. And Saint Just has 93 pace. No one, not even Mbappe, with how this game works, is getting past Saint Just, guys. There is a strange meta right now as well with centre backs, where even slow centre backs are catching players like Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. Centre backs seem to have some kind of hidden pace in the game where they literally catch up the attacker. So the fact that he's got 93 pace makes him super dominant and so cheap and affordable on the market. This guy is a must-have for your starter team, and he gets in to the best cheap meta players on the game. Honestly, what a player. Now, the next best cheap meta player in their position, and we are seeing this guy a lot in a lot of these early division rival grind sessions we're having, guys. He's in so many rivals teams, a lot of teams, even in weekend league already, in the playoffs, in for champs, and it's got to be Akanji. The guy is amazing in game. Overall, has a fantastic centre back card there with that agility and balance as well. I believe he might have an evolution now as well, which makes him even more valuable. And the cool thing is, a lot of these cheap cards, which are very cheap at the moment, if they get some evolution cards, guys, they could be amazing for your team in Ultimate Team this year. And Akanji is on my list here, guys. I've used him a lot in game. He's really good in the air. He's great on corners as well. He's 6'2", got the mostly lengthy acceleration type, which is great. 4-star weak foot's brilliant, by the way, for a centre back. Strong agility for a centre back. The only weakness there is probably his stamina, but for me, he's been okay last 90 minutes, guys. Haven't really seen that effect or alter my performance with Akanji. He's great. 85 defending, guys. Yes, please get him into the cheap meta team, guys. He gets into this squad right there. The left back spot is maybe a surprise. However, for the coins, I actually can't believe he's still under 10k with how good his card is. And it's got to be Kadioglu. The guy has phenomenal stats for an 81 rated left back. I really got to say that. Look at the guy's agility, his acceleration. This is a stunning left back that if he gets a special card, it might be game over for any right winger in this game. Honestly, Kadioglu, guys, is an absolute beast in Ultimate Team this year. 85 dribbling is unbelievable for a left back of that rating. He can also play right back and is 4-star. I'm yet to find any weakness of this card other than his shooting, but you get him for the left back ability. You get him to be a fullback in this game. Kadioglu, guys, is your guy. Also, don't forget, with these player roles in the game, a false back plus is brilliant there for Kadioglu, and he gets into the cheap meta team. Comment down below, though, have I missed any cheap meta players so far? We can all have an opinion, guys. I'm always intrigued to see yours. Now, a left centre mid, I've got a guy here who will really shock you in game. He's got really good links here, being from Argentina, And La Liga, of course, it's Rodrigo de Paul. This is a player who really can do everything in game. He can even pop up and get a goal in attack as well every now and then. Such an all-rounder talent, and for only 2,900 coins, you are getting someone amazing who should really be like 12k at this stage of the game, guys. He's so nice to use. Please get him in your cheap meta team, guys, or cheap starter team. He is fantastic. Get him in, guys. You won't regret it. Now, right center mid, we're going to go with another surprisingly cheap player this year who is going under the radar, and I think it's because of his 70 pace, but look at the stats on Leon Goretzka. I mean, there's literally nothing wrong other than maybe the sprint speed. Give him a Hunter Chem style, Shadow Chem style, anything to give him a pace increase. You've literally got a Goretzka card there like the previous versions with his 85 rated cards in the past, 84s. He can do everything to Paul does and maybe better. And by the way, he's only 3,000 coins there. He is unreal and certified has to be a meta player in this new game. I can't believe he's that cheap, guys. It actually is stunning. At the camp spot, though, we're going to go with a really cool player here who I've been using a lot. And you can actually use him there, Loftus-Cheek, in a variety of different positions. I'd most likely recommend centre mid for him. However, he can play cam, and he's actually a very good cam there with good passing, decent shot power, and again, very well rounded. I can't believe that's an 81 rated card for him, guys. He's also got the half winger plus there, playmaker plus. Definitely advise using playmaker plus, by the way, for your cam player. He's got 4-star, 6'3" with 81 pace. Honestly, he is great. He's actually one of the best meta cheap players I've used in this game. He is honestly so amazing, guys. I will go to far as say he's got a broken card this year. That's how good he is. And once he gets an evolution, it's game over. Now, right wing is a very different choice here because you won't expect it. But the player that, a lot like Goretzka, is really, for whatever reason, being ignored on the market. Not a hell of a lot of people are using a card. And there is a reason why. And let me know if you can guess why quickly, because I'm about to show you why. It might be because of the weak foot. However, hear me out. 86 dribbling. 4-star skill moves, 89 pace on Berenstein's card there from the Netherlands. She can play as a striker, right wing, left wing, or left mid. Some of the most positions in the game right now. And she's got 88 finishing. And guess what, guys? She's like 1,000 coins. You can probably bid on a card for 800 coins if you wanted to. So if you're starting Ultimate Team right now or looking for a fast right wing who can score, honestly, give Berenstein a go. She is wonderful in game. 90 acceleration as well. Ball control 87. Balance 88. Other than the weak foot, there really is not a weakness to that card. I can't believe how good her finishing is, guys. That's amazing. She gets in, though, the best cheap meta player squad at the moment. She gets into this team. So left wing, though, we're going to go with another stunning card for you to use if you have a cheap budget. Obviously, we'll be doing the cheap players, guys, mid and expensive. So no matter the budget, guys, I've got you covered today. Left wing, though, has to be a fan favorite that actually from time to time, I believe he watches our videos, guys, on the channel. So big shout out to Alan St. Maximin for being yet again meta. Since the like FIFA 19 days and Newcastle, maybe a bit later than that, he has been such a fun card to use. Yes, his finishing isn't great, but for 3,000 coins, guys, he's got 5-star, 4-star. He's really fun in game as well. 87 dribbling on average. Got good strength there for a winger as well. I think he's wonderful, and I really advise him. Not the kind of winger you're going to score finesse shots with. He's more so the kind of player to beat the opponent, and with the speed boost glitch being so broken right now, he fits the meta perfectly in every criteria. Now, we've added St. Maximin, right? However, who is the final piece of the cheap meta squad here today? At the striker position, my friend, we have a player who honestly is really cheap, and I thought he would be about 10,000 coins more at this stage. It's actually going to be Gaiokas. If a Premier League club does not come in and sign him, I'll be shocked. However, 91 physical, 86 finishing. He's not the easiest to link, but in terms of best cheap strikers, I doubt there are anyone out there, or is anyone out there, guys, who can find me a better cheap striker for the current meta. Look at the physical, look at the weak foot, look at the pace. There is just so much to enjoy about this card. And for a guy who's 6'2", you know, my height, people don't think, guys, I'm actually 6'2". Honestly, I really am. Might even be 6'3". I don't know who said that other than me, but still. To the point, with his height there, you don't really expect him to be very good at dribbling. But with that dribbling ability, guys, with decent agility for a player like him, look at his stats, guys. He's beyond broken, this guy. Advanced forward plus, inside forward plus. Honestly, you've got to get him in your team, guys. If you haven't got many coins and are just starting out your journey in F25, look no further than Gaiokas there from Sporting Lisbon. The guy is an absolute beast, and there is the best cheap meta team for you to use. Obviously, it's per position. This team is not for chemistry. It's per position, guys. The most dominant cheap meta players in the game. However, let's go and build the best mid meta players in all of the new FC. Now we move on to the best mid meta players. These are players between cheap and expensive that hopefully you can afford. Now, by the way, comment down below what's your current coin total in FC 25 so far. The game has only been out a day fully with the standard launch date. But how many of these players can you afford right now? Are you looking for the cheap team, expensive team? Let me know. So in goal for the best mid goalkeepers, guys, and he is unreal for the price. I've tested his playstyle there of the long ball pass plus, and he's got it to perfection. It really can start some amazing counters. And guess what? He's actually a really good goalkeeper this year. Goalkeepers have been buffed in the new game, and he is feeling the effects. So Edison goes in goal, guys. To me, he's the best mid option for your meta squad. Now, the right back spot is a player that's actually gone down a bit slightly this week, and I got him for 12k. He's about 9k, I believe, in the market right now, maybe slightly more. In fact, he's gone up in price again, so people might be realizing he's meta again. And it's Marcos Llorente. I once played this guy FIFA. I once celebrated scoring a goal against him. He didn't like it. Yeah, he really didn't like it. Anyway, lovely guy other than that, and he gets into the squad for the best mid options. Now, right centre-back is a player that you might not expect me to use here. Like, you really might not expect me to use this guy, but it's going to be David Alaba. Now, the reason why is because, firstly, his stats are amazing. Yes, he's a bit shorter, 5'11". We all have a centre-back that's at least 6 foot tall, but his versatility and overall, all-round, card stats there are great. Haven't really come across an issue with his height there in game either yet, but the fact that he's so well-rounded, has pluses on 3 different roles there in his card is great. Defender plus, stopper plus, and false back plus. He can play across the defensive line. He's really fun to use in game, guys, and with that passing ability, a lot of center backs do not have that passing. They don't have that dribbling. They don't even have that defending. He's got everything, and to be honest, he's very, very affordable if you're looking for a great mid option. He's only 20,000 coins according to Footbin, so he's really great. Now, left centre back is a player that I think should be in a lot of your mid, meta squads, and it's a centre back from Serie A of all leagues, and it's actually going to be Tomori. Great links, obviously being English there in the Serie A. He gets into my best mid meta players, guys. He is so dominant in this game. He really is. Look at the agility. 74 agility with defender plus and stopper plus. He is an absolute machine in this game, guys. I really recommend getting Tomori for your squad. Now, left back spot, like the last 2 choices, might again surprise you. We're going to go to France here, guys, and again, she's meta this year. There probably isn't actually too many surprises saying that. She's better than Batcher in game, can confirm, have used her more in draft and in rivals. It's Karchawai. She's about 30,000 coins, guys, in the market. 5-star skill moves is amazing for left back. The dribbling is awesome in a game that dribbling is very hard. She can play as an attacking wing back plus there, false back plus. Wide playmaker for a left back is madness, and has good enough defending stats. Other than heading accuracy, I mean, stamina's great. She goes all game. What a card Karchawai's got, guys, in Ultimate Team. Moving on to the left center mid spot is a player that, as you can see now, I've been using more and more every day. In fact, he's injured. Don't know why that's the case. It's going to be Frenkie de Jong. This guy feels like a prime FIFA 20, maybe FIFA 21 Frenkie de Jong, where in Ultimate Team back in the day, or as we used to call it, FIFA, he was really, really overpowered. And the same can be said for this year, guys. If you actually have a look at his card, those stats are insane, and for the price of 74k in the middle of cheap and then expensive, I feel like he's a perfect center mid for you guys to aim for. He can pretty much do everything there, and overall has got really lovely stats. Sure passing 91. He's got these play roles as well. Playmaker double plus there is stunning. He gets into team, guys. He's definitely meta. Now, right center mid, but this play is more of a holding midfielder. I know I've got Gravenberch, guys, but obviously with these evolutions, it's hard to say whether they're cheap, mid, or expensive, as there's so many coins involved with evolutions. So Gravenberch, though, it gets a big shout out, guys, because he's been unreal. However, there's only one man for this job, and of course, it's going to be the one and only N'Golo Kante. He's actually gone down in price, but still a mid option. As a CDM, he's one of the best CDMs you can get right now in terms of a gold card. He's unreal in game. He's everywhere. Feels like a prime N'Golo Kante again, especially with that pace upgrade. Play him as CDM though, you won't regret it, guys. Has a holding plus as well. Make sure you use that if you can, and he's actually better than last year in game. He really is. Now, the camp spot is an interesting choice this year, guys, and I really feel like this is a play for anyone who's got a Premier League team. And I believe this is one of his best starting cards in maybe 4 or 5 years. It's Bernardo Silva. His dribbling in this game, guys, is sensational. And in a game where scoring a goal is actually very difficult these days, you need someone to get past those players, those defenders. Bernardo Silva's your guy. 92 dribbling is absurd. Give him a shooting boost with a chem style. You'll be laughing, guys, all the way to scoring more goals. Maybe Hawk, chem style, or Hunter increase the pace, but in game, his dribbling, guys, is ridiculous. Technical plus might be the most important playstyle in this game, and have him as a half winger or maybe wide playmaker as well. Yeah, Bernardo Silva, guys, had to be on the mid-meta option. At right wing, though, is a player I've loved using so far in the same team as N'Golo Kante, and it's actually going to be a really fun card that I really would strongly advise you guys picking up in the market right now. And it's got to be 83 rated DRB. Like last year, EA for some reason have made DRB literally unstoppable on the wing. Having quick step plus with the L1 speed boost glitch right now is probably one of the most important mets in the game. It's got really good finishing there for right winger. Astonishing pace with DRB, guys. He's a must-have in your team. Right now, go and get him. He will break your game in a good way. Now, the best mid-meta player as a left winger for me can only be one player, guys. It has to be Swanson. Literally insane stats. Look how many playstyles she's got as well, guys. She's been a blast to use in game as well this year for me. Mallory Swanson might be not only one of the best meta left wingers I've used, but out of any of these categories, guys, is definitely top 3 players I've used. She's insane in this game. If you can make her work in your team, maybe super sub, or maybe a starting left winger, look no further than Mallory Swanson. Finishing strong, dribbling stats are great, a ton of playstyles there as well, and winger double plus, guys. Honestly, she's amazing in Ultimate Team this year. She's 100% meta, guys. Easy all day long. Now, there's only one more player to use here, guys. However, we're going for the most ultimate mid-meta player maybe ever on any of these videos, guys, of all time. And let me tell you, might be the most frustrating player I have come up against in Ultimate Team so far, guys. I've played over like 60 games already. It's got to be Thuram. He might become the most hated player in this game soon. I'm telling you right now, he's actually better than Playman Haaland. I'm not even joking. The way he plays in game, if you play him in Ultimate Team, you will know what I'm talking about here. Thuram is beyond a joke good in this game, guys. Scores every difficult chance for fun. His finishing in game feels more like 92, 93. He is that good. Sprint speed 91. 6'4". He's actually a bit of a joke, to be honest. Have him as a poacher, advanced forward though, or target forward. I wouldn't really use him as false 9. He really does score for fun, and I actually get nervous playing him. He's that good. So he gets into the team there with ease. He had to be on the video, guys, and there are the best meta players for you in FC25. Now we get on to the part which I couldn't wait for to show you the most expensive meta players in the game. However, the goalkeeper position, who are we taking here, guys, and selecting? Well, there's only one person here for the job. Now, it could be any of these icons, but which one is for you the best choice? Honestly, he's a third of the price of one of these two goalkeepers here, Yashin or Buffon. Can you guess it, guys? It's going to be Peter Schmeichel. It's another dominant year, guys, for this guy. He's always one of the best keepers on the game. Even late on in the cycle, he will be a must-have for your Ultimate Team. If we're talking meta, you can't ignore Peter Schmeichel. Now, right back for the most expensive meta players in the game, guys, we're then going to go to a lovely choice, and it has to be Kyle Walker. Another very good year for Kyle Walker, guys, in F25 is on the way. He'll be in most FUT Champs teams who have a lot of coins, and there's a good reason for that. Very good defensive stats there. Stunning pace, English Premier League. You can't really go wrong with him. And in game, guys, yeah, he's actually better for me than last year as well. I'm hoping maybe even next year he will still have very good pace, because he's always one of the best meta players at the start and at the end, and he gets into the team. So Schmeichel, Kyle Walker so far. However, right centre back is an interesting choice. Obviously, I can't ignore my man Virgil. This guy catches up to everyone in game. There is a certain aura around this guy in real life, and there is again an aura in the new Ultimate Team. Van Dijk, guys, is by far one of the best centre-backs again. He's expensive, he's 300,000 coins. However, he is a joking game. He will stop everything for you. He is absolutely a certified meta player in the new game. Now, left centre-back, the hype is real this year, guys. It really is. And there was a lot of hype prior to the game releasing, and for good reason. It's going to be Saliba. I've used him a ton in rivals. We're getting on into Division 3 now, and Saliba is going to be one of my main players in the team. I feel like he really lives up to the hype there. I would maybe improve his agility, maybe give him an engine, and maybe make him a bit quicker, although he is actually very quick. He's actually quicker than Van Dijk. However, with those kind of stats, guys, can you imagine having Saliba and Van Dijk in the same team? They're both meta, they're both must-have. Now, left back is a real surprise. I discovered how good this guy is on my stream in the morning of the day, guys. Didn't know, by the way, we do stream 7 a.m. until 12 most mornings on Twitch, guys. Do check out the stream. However, this is a player that, honestly, I can't believe how fun he is. And it's going to be Beasley. The reason why right now this guy's nuts. Look at the pace and the sprint speed. With the L1 speed boost, having 4-star weak foot on the left is great as well. And overall, he's got really good stats. Now, yes, the defending isn't ideal, but he makes up for that with every other green stat he's got, doesn't he? Look at those stats, guys. 88 dribbling on left back is amazing. Stamina's 90. He pretty much keeps the pace all game. And with an engine, he's everywhere. This guy links so well in my main team to my left winger, guys. It's got to be DeMarcus Beasley. I love him as a left back. He's so dominant on that left side. So dominant. And he gets into the team there. So far, guys, Schmeichel, Kyle Walker, Van Dijk, Saliba, and Beasley. However, let's go to the midfield. Now, left centre mid for the team, we're going to go with, obviously, a very mad meta card that is brand new to the game. You might guess it, guys. It's going to be 91 Jude Bellingham. Look at the stats he's now got, guys. 92 finishing on his card is wild. He's obviously one of the most expensive players in this game for a good reason, and he makes it to the meta squad. Of course he does. How could I not include this guy in the team? Now, right centre mid, though, we need another stunning card here in game, and it's got to be Alexi Putellas. Now, you could go Bonmati, but the 5-star, guys, on Putellas is a game changer. 5-star overall. She's wonderful in game, guys. But Mati's great too. For me, Putellas is even more better. You've seen her. If you've played someone who's got a great team with a caliber player of Putellas, you know they know ball, guys. I mean, Putellas is honestly so good in this game again. 91 finishing. I mean, all the play styles in the world as well. She can do everything. She has to be in this squad right now. And there it is. So we've got Bellingham in midfield and then Putellas. Now, Cam has to be one of the best actual players I've used in the whole game. And that goes for any position. And it's got to be Phil Foden. He's around 100,000 coins on the market. And you're getting a player here that actually makes dribbling fun in this game. In a game which dribbling's really hard to do. He's got technical plus. He's got 3 ball control play styles. So if you hold R1 when dribbling with this guy, you're laughing to the shop here, guys. Honestly, 88 finishing as well is great for him. 92 balance there. Great acceleration. And he scores a lot of goals, guys. He really does. 11 goals for me, 13 assists in 24 games. So more than a goal or assist per game. And once to get used to gameplay, I'll be even better with this card, guys. He's honestly so nice. Explosive acceleration type. He is one of the best cams in the whole game. All day long. He makes the meta squad, though. He has to be in this team. Now, right wing for the squad, we have to go with Caroline Graham-Hansen. She actually might be the greatest card I've used so far, and that goes to some icons I've tried as well, and heroes. I mean, she is incredible, guys. She carried me to 2 draft wins, maybe 3 draft wins actually in a row. She's wonderful. 5-star, and unbelievable amount of play styles there for a gold card. She is one of the best players in this game. All day long. She is absolutely cracked in this game. And with those Travellas, guys, she's incredible. She makes the expensive meta cards. Now, the left wing spot here is probably the most obvious choice I'll ever make on any of these hopefully helpful videos, guys, of these meta players. And it's a player that we all want and is probably the most desirable player in the whole game right now. And no, I'm not talking about Ronaldo. It's got to be the French, just wonderful player. Will probably be the best player in the world shortly. It's Mbappe. Real Madrid, guys. He can play left wing, can play striker, is literally a dream card. He's like 4.5 million coins in the market. As an advanced forward there, he is unstoppable and has probably got his best gold card today. I have used him a bunch, guys, within draft and Ultimate Team itself. He is absolutely ridiculous, guys, and he makes it as a meta player. Now, the final meta card I do want to show you guys, and I will say this, he is the most fun card I've tried alongside Hansen. He's like using a prime team of the season Ben Yedder, but at the start of an Ultimate Team. I'm not joking, he's that good. It's going to be Antoine Griezmann. As you can see from some of the goals on the video here, he just scores for fun. His movement is delicious. It's so crisp and smooth in game. And with 90 finishing, I am not surprised. I mean, look at the stats there, guys. 89 dribbling, false 9++, advanced forward. He's amazing, by the way, as a poacher. Don't let that distract you guys without the plus signs there. He's unreal as a poacher. 73 goals in 24 games. 39 assists. I mean, are you kidding me, guys? This guy might be my best card I've used alongside Hansen. Has to be said, I love Hansen, but I love Griezmann. Griezmann has to be one of the best expensive meta cards in the entire game. A lot like the other players on this video, guys. They're all worth saving up for sure. And Griezmann makes it in. He is cracked in this game, my friends. He is honestly such a joke. So I hope this has really helped you decide which meta players you want in FC25. Maybe you want some new meta promo cards like Moise Kean. He's got a really good card. But let me know who your favorite meta cards are in the whole game right now. Do you disagree, agree with my selections here, guys? Hopefully this helps you decide which meta players you're going to go for with your budget. Leave a like, subscribe for more of these meta videos as well. Thank you for your amazing support to start the new game. Have a lovely special day. And who's your favorite meta player in the whole game?